Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank. Today I'm playing Star Wars Rogue Squadron, the first in the trilogy of excellent Star Wars flying games. Now, I keep moving the menu around because this wants to jump into a demo that you can't get out of very easily at the drop of a hat. Oh, even if you move the menu around, it just jumps into it apparently. This demo is unavoidable, and it seems to like break the capture every time. I'll get out of it as soon as possible. I've just got to get in the game. I wanted to go through the fact that all the backgrounds are like almost stills from the film, which is weird. Alright. Where are we at? None of these save files are taken, are they? Alright, enter name. It's a 3-letter name. I feel it goes without saying that in all situations of this nature, you have to put this in, don't you? Yeah. It has to be done. It's a fact of life. Ambush
Take an early morning run over Moss Isley with Wedge Antilles, but keep your eyes open for any suspicious activity.
It's the voiceover. He's in there. Alright, available craft. You got an X-Wing in there. Can't really see what the others are from above. I feel like the one on the left could be an A-Wing, but I feel like it's not actually an A-Wing, it's the one that looks like an A-Wing. It is an A-Wing, never mind. What was the other one? It's a speeder. I think it was that, actually. But that was the one on the right. It doesn't matter. The thing you got to remember is, A-Wings are cool, a little bit weak, you know. X-Wings, far more iconic. Far more awesomer. Speeders, I think in this game they may actually have like a limited height they can go. What's the music? On cartridge, do you have any idea how much this costs? Well, it actually probably costs me more now we're putting in the video. This is an error. Oh well. The Rebel Opposition. 6 months have passed since the Battle of Yavin. The Death Star has been destroyed, but the fight for freedom is far from over. Yeah, they didn't think, you know what's the most iconic Star Wars space scene ever? Let's not put that in the game. As the war against the Empire rages across the vastness of space, Luke Skywalker forms the legendary Rogue Squadron from the Rebel Alliance's most skilled X-Wing pilots. Their mission: defend the struggling Rebel Alliance against a still powerful and battle-hardened Imperial foe in a last-ditch effort to control the galaxy. So this is like a post-Star Wars. I was about to say pre-Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, probably pre-Empire Strikes Back. Well, I guess it has to be because that was kind of like at the very start of Empire Strikes Back. Luke is a famed member of the Rebels, and he just buggers off, doesn't he? He goes to the Dagobah system for reasons unknown. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? So cool. So I played the second one of this on GameCube.
Good morning, Wedge.
Like
the rest of Rogue
first.
Squadron
I
is still
got
back
that
at
when it
base,
was new.
but I thought we could take an early morning
And I
run to
later
Baker's
bought
Canyon.
this for like, I think I paid £2 for it. I got it in the stage where you could get N64 games really cheap. That stage has long passed.
Luke, I think we've got a problem. Is that my imagination, or are those
Verti-
Imperial probe droids dead ahead? They're attacking the whole set.
Imperial probe droids? No. Where? There's one. It's gone. I think there's some over there. Okay, the B button is shoot. I thought it might be the trigger button. More fool me, I suppose. A big factor of these games is having the wherewithal to pay attention to what the actual missions are and what you're supposed to be doing, because your instinct as soon as you start is to just... Oh, wait. I think these are our guys I'm shooting at here. Yeah, it's knowing what you're meant to be doing. Because it's very easy to get distracted and be the hero and try and like take out as many giant enemies as you can. The radar up there helps. Aim for whatever's kind of red. Is fairly difficult to see. I do worry if there is a Hoth level in this game, which I got a feeling there isn't for some reason. I don't know why, but I've got it in my head that this game features 0 iconic Star Wars scenes. It's got the vehicles, it's got, you know, the X-Wings, the A-Wings, and it's got the locations. Like, I think I'm on Tatooine right now. In fact, I have to be. Look, there's a sandcrawler. But it doesn't, like, it's like, no, we're not gonna pick scenes from anything you remember. This one. Don't forget, when I started this level, I had 2, like, wingmates. They immediately fucked off. Alright. Oh, I've locked my... Is it S foils or X foils? Logically, it's X, but I've never been able to hear them say it clearly. Ah, yes. See, the thing is, you want the space battle, but what you got to remember is, realistically, space battles actually kind of suck because nearly all ships are grey, the backgrounds are grey. It's very hard to actually see anything a lot of the time. That's just reminded me. I bet there's a button that can make me go in a cockpit view and maybe get a target on the computer. Let's find out. Is it this one? Nope. Nope. Yes, it was that one. I just had to persist. Oh. Oh god, I've entered... This has a cinematic camera. Holy hell. I don't know how to get out of here. Alright. Oh, so, right, I've just realised what it is. So the L button cycles through all the camera modes. And then the control pad gives you fast access to each one. Oh, I just shot a missile. A proton torpedo, no less. No? Protect the homesteads, destroy the probe droids. See, the trouble is, I've now been distracted and there's a good chance we've lost. Yep. A lot of things happened there. Didn't realise my foils were locked. Forgot how to shoot.
Mos Eisley is under attack. We need to assist.
Why would they attack Mos Eisley? Didn't they control the spaceport? So, you may have noticed my ship's firing really slowly. Either I've activated this as an alternative fire mode, or... what is more likely, I've accidentally like damaged my ship because it is red up there, and I think that means like in the red, so shield wise. It might be worth dying just so that I can get a fresh ship. Ooh, yep. I went suicidal. It's a strategy. It's really cool. You actually have a bit of control over the ship when it's spinning out there. So if you can fly into something and destroy it. Okay, so gun is still firing this way, which makes me think it's something I've done. Yeah, I did. I don't know what the use of that would be. that alternate fire mode. Damn it. When did TIE bombers get so fucking maneuverable? You can tell they're TIE bombers because they have 2 pods. One for a pilot and one for a, I suppose, gunner. I was going to say bomber, but that's not a thing. I bet I just lost, didn't I?
We did it! We saved Mos Eisley! Nice work, Rogue Squadron!
In my experience, these games are notorious bastards for, like, you know, one building too many gets blown up, or just one building gets blown up, and it just gives you a little cutscene of you failing. Okay, completion time. I was 5 seconds over for a bronze. Enemies destroyed, 27. Accuracy, my accuracy was only 7%. Christ. Friendly saved, not enough. Oh well. Now, the thing you got to remember is... I've just remembered another thing. So there was
early morning run over Mos Eisley with Wedge Antilles, but keep your
there was one game in this series where when you completed a level, it would just go back to this scene, and it wouldn't be clear that if you pressed right it would take you to the next level, so I wrongly assumed you had to get like gold medals to continue on, whereas actually all you have to do is, you know, move to the right. Made the game far more accessible to my useless self. So that's got missiles as its secondary weapon. That's got a tow cable. Oh, can I use a Y-wing? It's got bombs.
The Y-wing is the workhorse of the rebel fleet.
Y-wing is secretly one of my favourite ships.
The armor on this ship is extensive.
The V-wing?
Shields will protect you from just about anything.
I'm not familiar with the V-wing.
You won't be going anywhere fast.
Yeah, alright.
The Y-wing is used mainly as a pump.
The weird thing is, I don't think you can actually switch ships mid-mission. Or if you can, it's normally only under very specific circumstances. I'm basing this again on Rogue Squadron 2, the game I'm actually incredibly familiar with. This is weirdly making me want to play a lot of old Star Wars games, particularly Naboo. No, not Naboo Starfighter. Jedi Starfighter, where you have Jedi powers in a spaceship. Remember, you could shoot lightning. It was
they
cool.
carry equipment and supplies vital to the rebellion. Your mission is to rendezvous with that convoy and escort it to the landing zone.
Rendezvous with
Good luck.
Ralph Bakshi, who I think was a director. Didn't he make the Lord of the Rings animated?
Luke, we've already got trouble. Rogue good. Take your targets and go. Good shooting.
Yeah, fuck you, probes. Alright. Now what? Here's what you have to do. Check this every time. Mission goals. Escort supply convoy safety. Alright. There we go. That's how you do it. Right, here's the supply convoy. Okay. Right. Oh shit. I've just realised there's 3 fire modes to this ship. There's like alternate shot.
The supply vehicles have begun moving. Their escort will follow shortly.
Wait, shouldn't the escort go first?
The smaller craft are the combat vehicles. Stick with the 5 transports.
Alright. Gotta stick back here. Right, so there's where it shoots like 2 shots alternate. Every gun at once. And this one that I've switched to, which is the good one. It's the best part about these escort missions. You fly so much faster than whatever you're escorting. Like hundreds of times faster. Oh, enemies on the horizon, I think. I'm not sure. I think it's an ATST.
Watch for enemy fighters.
It's a chicken walker. Oh, shit. Enemy fighters, I think. Yes. You can hear the ties. That's a classic tie noise. Could easily get a fairly racist joke in there, I feel. Yep. I thought I'd have like more of a heads up about it, to be honest. My bad. Trying to hit anything with a proton torpedo is next to impossible. That's the real reason they didn't think they'd win the day. Okay, I'm shooting my own men there, that's good. How have they set up a gun turret? How have they set up multiple gun turrets? They probably just airdrop them, don't they? That's what it will be. Are these 2 dead? Yes, they are. You have to get very close to be able to see pretty anything. Should we go cockpit mode? Yeah. Really cool. They take the heads-up display and they just put it on the cockpit. It's a minor touch. It seems obvious, but it's really cool. Oh, and my own men again. And there they are again. Ah, there it is. Die, you bastard. That's a big factor of these games, is being able to fly slow enough at an enemy to be able to destroy it. That I strongly remember. What we got over here? Miss Mesa. I weary of this flight mode. Let's go with this one. So I like, they give you the cockpit view and the you know, and the 3 zoomed out views, and you know, only one of them is in any way reasonable to be used. Damn it! He used evasive maneuvers on me. I feel a fool. Good. They're not good shots though. Thank Christ for that. It's funny when I was just starting this game up, I went into the options menu just to have a look, and there was a section to put in passcodes, and I was like, I won't need to skip to later levels. I know one, I'll enjoy this game, and 2, I'll probably just end up playing it anyway. You know, the ability to use passwords to skip forward is only useful on the truly trash, difficult games. What are you shooting at, guys? Is that a gun turret on the floor? Or a rock? Either way, I blew it up. See, this is actually the real trick. Is you want to divide your time between going forward and taking out targets and fighting the air support. Ideally, this would be a multiplayer game, and you'd have one guy running scout, probably in a bomber, and another guy in an A or an X-wing. An A-wing to protect you, like, all the time, the frigates, whatever they are, the convoy, and then an X-wing to, like, go verse, you know, where he's needed, switch between the 2. Is that an enemy? Just remembered how to barrel roll and do all kinds of tricks. Super useful. Ah, yeah, I remember that as well. So you can do this and turn the camera upside down. If you let go, it will go right side up. Did I win? This is an Imperial shuttle.
Shuttle is clear. She'll pick up the rest of this cargo. The Rebel Alliance will appreciate those supplies, especially after we lost Yavin base.
Was that... Wait, did we use the Yavin base? Well, yeah, obviously the Empire knew where it was. I think I got a bronze medal for that. Nice. Tidy, as Luke would say. Yeah, well known for saying that. What do I need for silver? Enemies destroyed, better accuracy. Ah, one more enemy. The accuracy thing's a real bastard one, because like having any kind of accuracy in this game is difficult.
Race against time to recover the crew and cargo of a downed rebel
ship
before the Imperials beat you to it.
I was hoping he might tell me how to say that word. I want to say Nona? You notice how like one of these ships is in green each time? I assume that meant like that's the only ship you're allowed to use, but I'm not sure. So it's saying that should be an A-wing this time.
Interceptor in speed. Twin J-77 Event Horizon engines power the craft. Twin blaster cannons provide.
What if I try and be this? I can't, is the answer. Alright, so we've got an A-wing. Shields aren't as good as an X-wing. It's faster, more manoeuvrable. I think the blasters are comparable, and its secondary weapon is missiles, which I think might have lock-on abilities, but I'm not certain.
A rebel ship called the Nona recently
if I had to
crashed
guess, they'd
somewhere in
probably
this
just fight
vicinity.
in a
It was
faster,
carrying a
straighter
team of rebel
line.
soldiers and stolen Imperial equipment. You must find them before the Imperials do.
Oh, these A-wings are so cool, aren't they? Just a really nice, tight little ship. Just a good, compact design.
I'm picking up multiple signals. Ties and coming in fast.
They're not ties, they're tie interceptors.
We have to keep searching for the Nona. Right with you, boss. Stay low.
Just take them out.
We're still
Good.
down. Ah! Maintain visual scanning.
Alright. Probes. See, it may seem like I'm doing pretty well. My shields tell a different story. Right. Alright, that was a missile. It was not effective. I don't know how to speed up. Oh wait, yes I do. It's the A button. There's like 2 buttons and I've forgotten which one it was. This bomber did not give a shit about me. Right. I'm not supposed to be fighting now, I'm supposed to be searching. It's the other thing as well. Mission completion time. Getting that and getting good accuracy, difficult. Oh look, there's a big fuck off ship.
Okay, Rose. Let's keep
Found
the crew
it.
out of danger until our shuttle can pick them up.
There's a small wing of TIE somethings. I remember
Venona is reporting that they're under attack.
there's one book in which Darth Vader deflects a shot from like a fighter craft. It's deeply impressive. Okay, good. I haven't got I was gonna say I haven't got enough firepower to take one of them out, but I of course forgot about some alternative tactics I could use. I've turned on the ultimate fire mode.
Then I copy.
Shit. That's not a fighter, that's a bomber. See, it's telling you about them like you're supposed to go and deal with them, but if you focus entirely on them, what'll happen is the ground forces will fuck you up. It's a big factor of this game is you don't know what you've done wrong until you lose the mission. Adds replayability, makes it feel like strategically like a thing as well. I will say. Yeah, fuck you and your pro droid.
A little weak.
It's the bombers you gotta take out. They're the ones you gotta watch. Do a lot of damage, incredibly hard to see. That's our own thing I'm shooting at there. Where'd he go? You. Nailed them. God, there's so many of them. A big factor to the skill of the Rebel Alliance in air-based combat is that they have so many different ships that every pilot is required to be pretty proficient with all of them, so they all know what everyone else can do, and they've got real versatile tactics and strategy available to them. Because they're a ramshackle bunch. Yeah, screw you. It's funny, if new like flight combat games come out, I don't care, but playing this, I like it. It's one of them, it's like, do you actually like this sort of game, or do you just like Star Wars? I would guess I just like Star Wars, although I play a lot of No Man's Sky, so maybe not. I need to take out this ground one. Fuck. More bombers. Valiantly trying to use a missile on anything in the air. Oh, good. The shuttle took off in an incredibly haphazard way. Now I've just got to defend it while it exits the atmosphere, I guess. Easy now. No, it's circling for some reason. That's fine. I can only see one or two ties. Shit. It was a diversion. Oh, that's an A-wing. Where the fuck's the tie then? It was a head. Clever bird. Bastards. I mean, you mock the Imperial flight sword all you want. They still knew their beats. They churn out some talented guys. They just give them dog shit ships to fly in. Can't quite keep pace with anything. Oh,
Lost contact with the shuttle.
we lost the mission there. Oh, and I'm down. So the best part about when you lose in this game is there's like a brief second before you realise you have, and then you fail. Friendly saves 0, needed 1. Yeah. Well, that's actually a fairly good stopping point, I feel. So that was Star Wars
A rebel ship
Rogue
called the
Squadron.
Nona recently crashed somewhere in this
first
vicinity.
one.
It was carrying a team of...
If you don't give you the option of whether you want to start again, it's like no, you will start again. Abort level. Yeah, early games, I feel this is a thing on N64. It never used the word quit or restart. It was always abort the level. If you didn't know what that meant it was difficult. Okay, yep, I failed, obviously, for quitting the level. Oh, look at that. Elite Rogues. Flo, Hol, Tom. Yeah, these are the best of the best. I'm in there, 9th. Ass! It's weird, isn't it, to have high scores in this. It doesn't really make sense as a thing. But look at these backgrounds. Look at those shots. Can I go back? I want to go back to the options because I remember something in the options that intrigued me. Was it biographies? It was. What does this mean? Does it tell me about who Biggs and Wedge are, finally? It does.
Had a hard life growing up. His parents were freighter pilots, killed trying to save a space station when Wedge was young. He's got a natural ability to lead, and I wouldn't be surprised if someday Wedge became a rogue leader, but he'd much rather be flying missions than attending parades. An excellent pilot, Wedge saved my life at the Death Star, and I owe him. I expect to see Wedge do great things for the rebellion.
Is that Mark Hamill doing that voiceover? It sounds a bit like it, doesn't it? Weirdly, Mark Hamill is young Luke Skywalker, which don't really get very often, do you? Or it's someone sounding like him. That's fine. That's an actual picture from the film. Just straight up a still. And to have voice acting in an N64 game, and then hide it in a menu, like an optional one, it's crazy.
Dak is one of the newer, younger pilots, and I don't know him as well. He replaced Biggs after the Battle of Yavin, and is showing promise as an X-Wing pilot. He's still new, though, but what he lacks in experience, he makes up in enthusiasm. He sort of reminds me of myself back when all I wanted was a little excitement and a chance to take on the Empire.
It is noticeable that the audio quality dipped on that one, wasn't it? It was a bit muffled, sort of this.
New ideas, but he never challenges the authority of his superiors. Hobby just does most of his thinking on the inside. You never hear from him unless he has something absolutely crucial to say.
Are they going to bring up the fact that they're calling him Hobby, but his name is Derek Clivian?
At the same time they did too. Since then he's been working in the solar system, running guns. But now he's been chosen to fly with Rogue Squadron.
Wait, Porkins was canonically his name? I thought that was a joke. Wow, I'm enjoying this.
Older than the rest of us, he's probably got a few stories to tell, but he keeps pretty quiet. He joined up some time ago after the Empire killed his parents for secretly supplying the rebellion. Since then, he's been a great asset, once holding off 3 TIE fighters while an Alliance transport fled into hyperspace.
Is that impressive? I think I killed like 20 already.
He was truly happy when he was manning the guns of a Y-Wing or Snowspeeder. He's a gunner, first and foremost. Wedge swears by his accuracy and knack for hitting small moving targets, like TIE fighters. Jansen always has a short temper, though. Many is the time...
Alright, that's enough of that. So that was weird. It was biographies specifically of like the members of Rogue Squadron, which I feel is like a thing that exists like for 0.1% of the films and is like huge in everything else. This is just the high scores, isn't it? What game settings can we mess around with while we're back here? Just under the hood. I like to see it. Auto roll, auto level, free camera, crosshairs. Okay, fair enough. And I'm now remembering some ships don't have crosshairs. That might be a thing. Well, this is all nothing. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for something else. Maybe Jedi Starfighter, which I think was a PS2 game now that I'm thinking about it. I also don't think I even own it, so that might be tricky.